I ended that live stream, posted, and so now I'm live, yeah. Anyway, so back to what I was talking about. I don't like Sparks, so I decided on the name Sparks, first of all. Second of all, I don't like it. So, when I do 3D dragons, like as dragon puppets, it's like I always change the style. So like, this is closer to my normal style, but at the same time, it's also different from my actual style. I don't like him. He is cute and all, but I just don't like him. So I might give him away or like put him up for sale, you know? Either that or my mom might like him and I might give it to my mom. So Sparks, I don't like him, but he's cute. Who knows? Maybe he'll grow on me. This is Amber. This is my brother's dragon. And since my mind's been everywhere today, I haven't focused on a single dragon. So this is Amber. She's a calico dragon, obviously, based off of inspired based off of Muffin. But the current one reference, at least that I'm working on, is Garland. Oof. I really hope none of you understand that reference. If you do, don't tell anyone. There's a reason why you don't want anybody to know what that is referencing, because the dragon that it's referencing isn't technically done yet. So yeah, I've just had a lot of ideas and like I have not a ton of motivation, but I have enough motivation to like do the references and stuff. Also, if you hear me saying ow, it's probably because I'm very sore from my ATA class yesterday. So let's just say lifting weights and trying to do side kicks don't get along. Hello, peoples. Also, sorry if I don't show like any of my dragons, because I want to focus. I want to try to focus on at least one dragon. But as I said in the title, my mind is everywhere. Also, I'm sorry if the chat is already disabled, because like YouTube doesn't like me. So if it's disabled, it's not my fault, it's YouTube's. And the fact that the wonderful AI is slowly taking over. But AI will never run us. Oh, hi! So my chat isn't off. Hello? I'm just gonna call you Shake. Hello, Shake. I try to call people by their, like, usernames, but if I can't say the username, I'll find something in their username that I can say. Once again, I'm sorry that I'm not using any of my dragons. Hi, Oscar. And the reason why I'm not using Star is because, unfortunately, she got ripped pretty badly. So, I mean, look at that. That's so bad. Oh, I'm working on a dragon. I'm working on a Garland right now. For now. I can't really explain how to make them. Just because everybody has different preferences when they make them. For me, I just start with the forehead and then kind of go down and then I make a nose shape, which is kind of like a round shape. Some people start with like a circle. I have a tutorial, but it's not the greatest, so I plan on eventually making another full-fledged tutorial of how to make a dragon, which is gonna take me a long time, and I'm gonna have to clip all of the clips together. Oh, thank you, Oscar. But yes, I will make a tutorial on how to make dragons eventually, but for the love of life, please try to find your own style. Because having your own style as a dragon puppeteer is very important in the community. Because if you copy somebody's style, you will be called a copier. Also, if they decide to turn off my live stream, it's like they haven't yet. So here's the thing, Oscar. So this is what I did when I was learning to do dragon puppets. I would start with a free idea, do that, build from it, and start making your own style. Experiment. Finding your own style can take years. It took me about a year or two to get to my own style. My style always seems to have, mostly, sometimes it will have these dots. My style also has this signature curve on its hair. And I also like doing really big eyes. Other dragon puppeteers might have different styles, so it's such a diverse thing. It takes a lot of creativity, a lot of experimenting, and I mean a lot of practice. You're not gonna get a good puppet on your first try. If you do, great. If you don't, it's okay. It takes practice. Oscar, this was my first dragon. See? This is my first dragon. I'm not even gonna ask. You do you, Oscar. Making an iPhone 17. Now, for some of my dragons, if I'm adding on something, I'll draw it, but I'm not going to outline it. So you see these two lines here? That's going to be like... I drew this one today. It doesn't take that long to draw them, at least for me. It used to take me like an hour to design one, but now it can take me up to like 5 minutes. Sometimes it takes me even a minute. Or sometimes it takes an extra day because it's at night and I don't want to finish it and I'm tired. Like, this reference basically took me like 3 hours in total. But I sometimes don't count the fact that I slept. So I drew the outline, slept, finished the outline, and then outlined it with Sharpie, and then figured out the colors, and then voila, it's done. So this was started yesterday, finished today, because I had to go to bed. Okay. Have fun. I will say there is the fun part about dragon puppeteering. The funnest part about dragon puppeteering would be... I'm actually not sure. It's just fun. To me, at least. It lets me have a creative output, I guess. Um, I'm like, y'all can't see my good ones, so. You can see one good one, and that's Creamsicle. I need to remake Insanity's reference. It just turned out weird. Back then I wasn't very good at references. I'm glad I don't have my phone volume on. Man, it's hot. Did I turn off the heater? I don't think I did. I'm back. Yeah? Okay, coming. Be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh no. I'll just let it go to sleep mode. I accidentally turned on the PS4. I'm just gonna let it go to sleep mode. I'm not even gonna bother. There's your comments. Doesn't look like it. You see, whenever they do anything, they email you. So it's like, I get an email every time they decide to turn off my comments. Don't tell me you're dead. Star move. Computers are heavy. I'm trying to get music on. Because I like having music. Who works in silence? I don't know. Crazy people. Hi. Is it cherry? Cheery? I don't know how to say that. Cherry cheek. Oh my gosh. I just made a Final Fantasy reference. Sorry, I'm trying to get music on. Not sure, but I'm gonna restart. Cherry, but spelled differently. Okay. I can do that. Hi, Cherry. Didn't you, like, just sub to me, like, recently? Oh. As the Sharpie hits the smell hits the nose. Disgusting. You have 3 Demon Slayer posters? Lucky! I only have 2! Yet again, I do have a Gyu figure, and I also have a Mui figure. But now the question is, can you figure out who's my favorite? Is it Maritro or is it Gyu? I have to plug my stupid computer in because it's almost dead. This will get the PS4 to shut off, but it's also going to yell at me. You know what? I'm just going to tap. Go to sleep mode. Go to sleep mode. Come on, you darn PS4. Go to sleep mode. You're still going to yell at me. Or I could just unplug the TV. Yeah, whatever. I'll unplug the TV. I don't want to risk losing any save files. Where do I plug this in at? There it is. Sorry, my computer's almost dead. Actually, my favorite is Gyu. I've literally have done a Gyu puppet. He sits on a shelf. Because, yeah. Just does. Jeez. Honestly. You needs a hug. It's funny because I'm also doing a series, but not with Demon Slayer. If he was real, yes. Yes. Me and you both. I would paint his nails, you would braid his hair. And he would just go, kill me. And then we would both look at him and go, Gyu, no! But I also have a puppet that's a demon from Demon Slayer. And I'll give you 3 hints. He used to know Zenitsu. He used to know Gyome. He used to be a demon slayer, but now is a demon. Oh, you want to see Gil? Okay. I'll bring Gil. Even though I hurt. Gil, where are you? There you are. Come here, bud. I hope you've seen the movie. No, it's not Kokoshiba. Life's not joinable, sorry. It's not Kokoshiba. I did not say brother. I said Zenitsu. If you haven't seen the movie, you're not gonna know. You're also not gonna know whatever this is. I don't think I can. Let me... Ba ba da ba ba da ba ba ba. Yes, Kaigaku. There you go. He's like my favorite demon. Yeah, I can't make it joinable. Because my computer evidently got rid of my Dragon Puppets YouTube channel on it for some reason. I'm gonna go put Gyu back where he belongs. So that way he doesn't end up like Star. I would be pissed if Gyu got ruined. Just because his other side was a pain. But yeah, I've made Kagaku. Which, it's hilarious because my subscribers before you came technically helped me choose. So I gave them breeding styles to choose from without them knowing it was breeding styles. I gave them the main 5. And they chose Thunder, so I did Kagaku. Just because I didn't know what I was gonna do for Zenitsu. And because Kagaku is like my favorite demon. Oh man. It is warm in here. I'm half tempted to open the darn window. But it doesn't have a screen. Oh, thank you, Daisy. I just noticed your comment. Sorry. Did they turn off my comments? Yeah, they did. Lovely. They love doing that. I might have to make the blindfold just a little taller, but that if I do it, that's fine. I might have to make it a little bigger. But like just a little bit, because if I make it too big, I'm gonna end up having to move the eyebrow, which I already outlined, so. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move it, okay. That's fine. Sorry about the comments, guys. YouTube loves disabling my comments. Because I look too young. Because it thinks I'm a minor. I am not a minor. No, that's funny. Like, seriously, I went to go see the Demon Slayer movie and they didn't even ask for me to show, like, my ID or anything. To be fair, I was in Kino cosplay. There we go. That's better. And no, I can't fix the whole comment situation. Because once YouTube turns off my comments, I can't really get them to turn back on. If I had, like, more people that were, like, watching, like, they wouldn't have turned them off. They always go after the small content creators because they like watching us suffer. Make this one bigger too. Yeah, I will. I'm just gonna start like here. There we go. That looks better. I'm gonna like try to make this one with a 3 forehead and like put the hair like on top of it somehow, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. Alright, almost time for the final reveal. YouTube loves watching me suffer. Because honestly, I've stopped posting my dragons on my other account, so it's like, why even bother putting the other account there? Anyways, Darwin's not exactly done, but his outline is. And once again, to those who know that reference, keep your mouth shut. Yes, that rainbow is referencing something that people aren't supposed to know yet. It's just kind of there as a shits and giggles. S and G's. Okay, which one of you was the okay, never mind. I'm just gonna work on this. Oh yeah, that looks sandy as heck, and I like it. I should release him to Enter-Sandman. That would be absolutely hilarious, but it should just release him to the toy thing. Like, there's a reason why he doesn't have so much color on here. Are we still on Arden 3? Yeah, we are. I'm like, which Arden are we on? Like, which theme are we on of Ardens? Because Arden technically has 5 to 6 themes, but that's just my opinion. Because mine includes episode Arden's theme, and then that also includes Mega Insomnia. Like, they include episode Ignis, they include episode Prompto, but it bothers me that they don't include episode Arden. Or Mega Insomnia for this mix of Arden themes. Part of it's because my favorite is episode Arden's theme for him, because that's the one that's just perfect for him. And part of it's because he's laughing in the background in the episode. I knew I was gonna get off topic, just because my brain's everywhere. Okay, trying to try out that. Oh boy. Time to try out, what was it? Beige? Okay, or is it salmon? Beige. First, I'm gonna look at it to see how it looks. That's perfect, actually. It doesn't look beigey, but it's perfect for what I'm using it for, which is a scar. And it doesn't look like beige. I would try to do the skin color on this puppet, but the last time I tried to do a skin color on a puppet, it went bad. And this puppet's actually a little darker skinned than I am. Which is why this beige works perfectly for the scar. And just depending on how deep the scar is will depend, like how deep the cut was, will depend how much of a scar there is. Actually, I might try this Banana Mania. I actually think that's the one I've been using is Banana. That does not look like banana. It's just spring green. That actually looks like green. I don't need green. I could always see what I have in my collection of alcohol markers. I'm gonna move you guys, sorry. Don't worry, it'll be back to normal soon. I just realized that episode Ignis's episode art and theme is like the longest one. That's enough. This is probably also gonna be a note. Yeah, that's like pink. I don't need pink. Nope, I don't need a blue either. That's not gonna work. That's awesome. Yeah. I'm okay. No, I'm not. Nope. This is how you find the right color. That might work. No. It's as close as we're gonna get to his skin color. I'm thinking about it. No, it blends into mine way too well. If it like was darker, just by like a little bit. I'm probably gonna want to all shut off. I like full on just like put alcohol marker on my skin. That's probably not a good idea. That's like too pink. Yeah. That's not gonna work at all. Alright. I think that's as good as he's gonna get. Oh jeez, this is heavy. Yay. Yeah, that's as done as he's gonna get for now, because I don't feel like continuing to work on this. And plus, live drain my phone's battery. And plus, it's like 2:30, so I'm gonna say goodbye. And probably go live tomorrow. Because, yeah, I have a super early Taekwondo class that's at like 4-ish, so we'll see. So, bye!